Sitcoms. Thank you. Thanks. That's enough. That's enough! Alright, now that that's over. Sitcoms used to be a huge thing. You go back and you think about Friends, you think about The Office, you even go back think of I Love Lucy and The Andy Griffith Show. Those things were actually funny. Nowadays, we got TV shows where we just have a bunch of hot people come with their shirts off to an island and see who doesn't want to interlock lips with. What the heck is going on with television? Television has gone downhill, and we're going to talk about that. And gosh dang it, I have to use the bathroom. All right, let's get down to business. And I left the stinking door open. All right, now let's get down to business. Why has it gotten to the point where I go to Netflix and the top shows are Too Hot to Handle or Love Island? What is going on? Back in the day, shows like The Big Bang Theory were coming out, and I would sit down and I would watch those episodes every single time. It was like clockwork. Every time it would come out with a new episode, I would be watching that. Now, I can't stand to look at the regular show. I don't even have cable TV because I couldn't care less about the shows that are playing now. So what is going on? I don't want to be seeing these guys with their shirts off just because they're hot. I don't want to be seeing every show be the same. And that's how it's gotten today. It's so bland. We're just going to be talking about the fall of TV shows today. So once upon a time, there was a genre of TV show called the sitcom. And this thing used to be the best. Like I said earlier in the intro, you had shows like Friends, you had The Office, I Love Lucy, Andy Griffith, and you even had The Big Bang Theory. And let me tell you, The Big Bang Theory was my thing, okay? Now I do have to admit, the laugh tracks definitely laughed way harder than any of us ever did. It happened every 5 seconds, so I mean, maybe it wasn't the show that was so funny, but the laugh made me feel like, hey, I need to laugh now. But anyway, I still had a good time watching these shows. So what made a sitcom like that fade from relevance? I mean, like Big Bang Theory and a show like Friends, those shows just don't really come out anymore, and TV is just boring. TV is so boring. I mean, the best thing on TV probably now is Bluey. I'm 21 and I enjoy that more than I enjoy Love Island or any of these shows that constantly come out. Where is the original ideas at? This is just absolutely horrible. There's no more original ideas. It's just these shows now where they just invite a bunch of people to see who's not going to first. It's like a challenge. And I guess the prize is that you get to date the other person. It's such a stupid idea. It's such a stupid idea. I could go on and on about that, but I'm not going to because that's not the purpose. The purpose is sitcoms they don't come out anymore, and the boring TV is the thing now. What made TV so good back in the day? First off, it was the casting and the writing. I mean, whenever you look at a show like The Office, the casting was absolutely superior, I think, to any other show out there. It had John Krasinski, had Jenna Fischer, those two's chemistry on screen and off screen. I've seen videos of them off screen too. They were best friends outside of work and they're best friends inside. So, and then you have Steve Carell. He's got to be one of the funniest people ever. And then you got Rainn Wilson, who played Dwight, and let me tell you, that's got to be like one of the best acts of a person like Dwight Schrute that they could have got. So the casting is so good, and the writing in this show, they didn't even have to have laugh tracks. Throughout this video, The Office is going to be the video that I really go back to because it was so good. The writing was perfect. The jokes landed every single time. It wasn't a laugh track. There was no laugh tracks in this show. You just laughed because the jokes were that funny. Why is it that that show is so much more funny than the ones today? That's because back in the day, The Office wasn't scared and didn't shy away from jokes that made people mad. And these days, everyone wants to make everybody happy. So rather than funny, it's just a feel good, I guess. That's supposed to be what comedy does, but I guess it just doesn't do it anymore. I just can't stand these shows anymore. Like, they just aren't funny. They don't have original content. Like, the workplace between an office and home, there's so many other places that you can go, but every place wants to be a knockoff of The Office or Friends nowadays. Nothing's original, and I can't stand it. Also, shows today are not rewatchable at all. I'll watch them one time, maybe, if I can get through it. And it's not a show that I'll ever go back to and watch an episode. And shows like The Big Bang Theory and The Office, I have personally went back and watched episodes of that, and I laugh every single time. I can go and pick random episodes at these shows, and I will laugh at it. These other shows, they just don't do it. They just don't do it. Nowadays, the shows just want to do comfort laughter rather than smarter jokes that people wouldn't really think of. They don't do darker jokes that are edgy and right on the line but don't quite cross it. And the shows that I'm talking about, they followed story too while all of this was happening. Nowadays, it's you either try too hard to be funny and you don't follow a storyline, or you follow a storyline and these shows aren't funny anymore. And the shows that I'm talking about, again, that aren't funny and don't catch your attention that much, and they're all the same idea. They're all the same idea. Look in here. Perfect Match, Too Hot to Handle, Love Island, and there's even YouTube, The Nectar House. It's all the same idea. Temptation Island. It's all the same thing. And I get that this is reality TV, but this has to go with TV as a whole. If they're all reality TV shows coming out and not another genre, where is the good TV that we used to have? It's just dreadful. These shows are terrible, and it just doesn't pull my attention like these shows used to. And the sitcoms that are coming out now are those of Gracie and Frankie. I've heard of it, never watched a single episode because it doesn't draw me in. There's shows like Young Sheldon, but they already had that idea from Big Bang Theory. So you're just pulling something from another episode. Good show, have watched that, but again, it's not very original whenever you already had a show based on that character and now you're just showing his childhood. And there's more shows that I've never heard of and I'm probably not going to watch. Anyone ever heard of The Upshaws? Girls 5 Ever, Kath and Kim, My Wife and Kids. I mean, if you're going to make a show as boring as these are to watch, at least don't make the name as boring as that. My Wife and Kids. No creativity anymore in TV. That's it. No more creativity. And with a show as like a Friends, which makes more money a year than like probably a small country, how is there not more shows that are coming out that are sitcoms that are like this? I guess people don't want money anymore. With inflation going up, people's money want to go down. I don't see how that makes sense, but I mean, hey, that's on you guys, not on me. I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you and questioning myself what in the world is going on with TV. I don't want these worldly TV shows coming in my TV, showing on my screen. I want to be able to come home, not think about the outside world, not think about work. I want to sit down, maybe even lay down with my feet kicked up going like that and watch a show and actually enjoy my time. Stop making me think about things that I think about all day. You're supposed to take me out and let me just sit there for 45 minutes while I'm watching this show. And you guys aren't doing that anymore. And it's sad. It really is. And I haven't seen a TV show that has come out on a cable TV that I've even really enjoyed in the past like 5 years. No episode after episode am I sitting down and am I watching it. Everything's on streaming now. You have a show like Severance that follows such a good storyline and you're watching it and you can binge watch it. Binge watching shows are not here anymore. I'm not trying to see guys with their shirts off for 5 hours in a day. That would make me kind of uncomfortable. If I'm doing that, that's gonna make me question myself and how I feel about myself. Like, I don't wanna do that. As I think that you guys probably don't want to either. If you do, then you gotta seek help. It's just as simple as that. All of this is just to say, TV shows this day suck. They are so bad. I just wanna enjoy a show again, like Severance. But I want it to come out every week. That doesn't happen anymore. If you enjoyed watching this video and if you agree, make sure to comment down below. If you know some sitcoms that you like and still come out to this day, let me know of that too, because I have nothing to watch. Most of the time, I'm just scrolling on my phone endlessly, doom scrolling these days, as what most people do. Wouldn't be a term if people didn't do it. So I don't want to doom scroll anymore. I want to have a life outside of my phone and inside my TV. So anyway, if you guys agree, make sure to like and subscribe. And if any TV networks are listening, make better shows. You guys are boring. I want to watch paint dry instead. And I don't really dangle my feet in the air and watch TV anymore. So it's very disappointing. Fix it. Bye.